Hey folks, what's up? It's Khizr here with another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Vue xStream plugin inside Cinema 4D. First of all the credit for this tutorial goes to Rob Redman. He has a tutorial on how to create some twisted funky planets in Vue. But in this one, we're going to be walking you through not the exact same thing, something quite similar, the same concept, but this time we're going to be doing inside Cinema 4D something like this. We're going to do inside Cinema 4D using Vue xStream's plugin. So let's just get started. Sorry, there we go. We're inside Cinema 4D. When you install Vue xStream and its plugins for Cinema 4D, you're gonna have a menu up here. Also, just to make life a bit easier for yourself, you can actually load the toolbars for Vue xStream, so you don't have to go through these menus all the time. So for that matter, you just go through and Windows customization, and you go to your load layout, and then you go to your a program file, Maxon, Cinema 4D-R15 plugins, Vue xStream, and now you got this UI. Go to your layouts and load up this xstream.l4d, and that will load up all the toolbars, and then you can save it. I have done that, so just I'm gonna load up the toolbars. This is some toolbars that you can use it. As you can see, there are all of the tools. You can actually access them via this menu here. So let's just do something quite similar. Let's just create a sphere, and let's just delete this ground and go to the camera. I'm gonna select this sphere and just move it away from the camera a bit, 5,000, something like that, and just make it a bit bigger, something like this. Let's go to our settings and make sure we're actually having an HD aspect ratio, so something like that. And also make sure you have physical renderer. This is very important to work with Vue. And then let's see what we can do to, let's just move our camera a bit. Okay, now wanna edit the material of this sphere. So you go to edition palette and click on this one, edit object material, or you can go to use, if you want to use this menu, you go to Vue xStream menu, object, and edit object material. But we're going to be using this menu here. Now simply change this guy to a mixed material, select the first one. So this stuff has been explained quite thoroughly in Rob Redman's tutorial. I'm just going to do it quickly. So we're going to be using a simple material on this one. Let's load up from displaced materials a category, load this one, and hit OK. And for this one, we're going to be using ecosystem particles. So let's just load up some trees. Let this one, this white oak, and also load this palm tree. Let's just change their size to something like 0.3 and 0.3, and it would be a better idea if we actually have a rock here. See what sort of rock. Let's go to this one, and it's gonna take a bit of time to actually load all the stuff. There we go. Now it's there, and go to density, make sure it's a bit more dense. And also what we need to do, go to scaling and orientation, make sure the direction from surface is a bit more perpendicular, and let's see what happens if we hit unpopulate. So you can see some trees on our surface. Let's just get a bit away. Not exactly what we want. Maybe we definitely need to make it a bit more dense. We need to make sure that these guys are not that big, so something like let's go to something like 0.15, 0.15, and the rocks, let's go to something like 0.75. And also in their scaling and in this presence channel, you can define your constraints, altitude based on altitude, slope, or orientation. Just make sure this slope is something like, let's go to 120, clear, and try to repopulate again. And this way it will give you a bit more of a it covers the whole range based on the altitude. And if it didn't work for you, just make sure you have this range on altitude range. Make sure it's -1 and +1, so you don't have any constraint on your altitude. Sometimes it works. There is this option 360 degrees population, which will cover whole sphere. Sometimes it just won't work, so I'm not going to use it. But you can check this guy and hit unpopulate, and hopefully your whole sphere will be populated with the foliage and rocks exactly on the whole sphere surface. So that's for that matter, and I think we are ready to hit OK. And something else, we can actually have some scale variations. Let's see. Let's do that. Go to their scaling orientation, variable scaling, double click on this one. Let's just use noise, and that's gonna change it definitely. Let's go to something like 0.5 for starters, and 0.5 here also, and 0.5, and you just have to clear it again and repopulate. And now you can see you are getting some different scales. And let's go to our density, make it a bit more dense, and make these values a bit more. Let's go to 0.3 and 0.3. Clear, repopulate. That's more like it. Okay. So I'm gonna hit OK and get out of this. Now the same exact thing that Rob did, and he used another sphere and added a volumetric material to sort of add the feel of fog and haze and stuff like that. So let's just create another sphere, and this sphere is not exactly where we need to be. Let's just go to our top view, see where that sphere is. Sphere 1, sphere 2, it looks like it's there actually, so that's great. Just make it a bit more bigger so it covers up. Oh, that's not too bad. Now for this sphere, again, we're going to change its material, and this time we're going to be using something like volumetric material. Let's use some clouds. Other clouds, we're going to be using this one, Cloud Sphere 6, and hit OK. There we go. And now the next thing, we need an atmosphere to load in. So let's make a bit of space. I'm also gonna select this main sphere and kind of rotate it toward my camera, so something like this. Let's see. So something like this. I think it's not too bad. Okay, and can I see my spheres? I can see the spheres the way they should be there, so I can simply adjust the materials again, mix the spheres, these rocks. Let's see, maybe 1.5, clear, populate, and hit OK again. And yeah, our spheres are there. We're just going to have a bit of problem because some of them are kind of covered by this sphere number 2, so we should be okay, sort of. Let's just, I'm not satisfied yet, so let's go to the same one, and I wanna make sure that's the let's something like 15% would be enough for our rocks, and 43 for the other two type of tree that we have. And let's just clear and repopulate again. Hit OK, and let's see. So that's not too bad. We're just having a bit of problem seeing stuff because they are basically not there. So let's just something like this I think it would be enough for us. So the next thing to load up an atmosphere. So this button is for that, load atmosphere. Click on that and click on this one or whatever you like. And let's just have a quick render and see what's going on here. So I'm gonna just hit this render view or just a render region, see what's going on and if there is anything we should change. Sorry, it's gonna take some time to render, but we are gonna have to wait and see. It's a time-consuming process rendering this sort of stuff, and but let's see what we have. So definitely it looks like that it's not too bad. There we go. There we go. Now I think it's actually quite nice. The colors are definitely popping up. Just a tip, if you render your scene and you see your scene is completely black or it's very blown out and white, make sure you select your camera, and under physical tab you can actually enable this exposure and make sure your ISO number, if your scene is too blown up and too white, you can make this value 100, something like 50, 25, and if it's too dark, make sure the value is more than 200. So that's one tip, and you can now go to your physical setup. If you want, you can actually add Global Illumination if you want, and it will help to make the render a bit more high quality. So just simply right click Global Illumination, let's go to light mapping 32, and you can go to your physical renderer. The Global Illumination is basically not really controlled here. It's being controlled by Vue in background, and there should be something to control. There you go, atmosphere editor. If you click on that, this is where the quality of Global Illumination is controlled right now. If you want a more high quality, you can go to this make this quality boost, have a more high quality shadow. You can make this percentage a bit more than 33, and the global radiosity is the best method of creating high quality global illumination and indirect illumination inside Vue. So but we're gonna have a bit more quicker render. So, and you got all the controls here directly inside Cinema 4D, which is great. And just I'm gonna hit OK. But for the sampling and anti-aliasing and stuff like that, it's basically being controlled here inside your physical control. So if you want a bit more high quality, maybe you can go to medium and start render. But for the moment, just go to allow quality, and let's just have a quick render and see what we are gonna get. So I start rendering, pause the video, and be back when it's finished. So there you go, it's finished, and as you can see, it took about 5 minutes and 40 seconds, which is really, it kind of depends on how powerful your machine is. It might take 30 seconds, it might take 30 hours. So there you go, you have Vue xStream plugin inside Cinema 4D, and you can really be creative and do a lot, and really the ability to use the plugin inside Cinema 4D is amazing. I have so many ideas. I'm a new Vue user basically, but the tool is very powerful and very easy to use. It make you a power user of the tool maybe in 2-3 weeks. So don't be afraid of learning new softwares if they are easy to use. One of the most important thing that any 3D artist should be afraid of is trying to learn any 3D package that they can get a hold of, basically, because it is so dangerous for your career if you try to learn so many softwares, because you're not going to master any of them. So really, when I wanted to learn Vue, I just wanted to know how easy it is to use and how quick it's going to be combined to my workflow and merge into my workflow. And when I found it is really easy to use and it could really easily be used in my workflow, I said why not. But that's about it, and hopefully it was a useful tutorial and a good starting point for you. Basically, if you have any question, please drop a comment below this video, and hopefully I will be there for you. And but that's it. That's it. And the tutorial of for about the tutorial that I talked about, that was the tutorial was Rob Redman. I'm gonna drop a link for the tutorial also, because it's gonna be useful if you are just a Vue user, or you just want to know how I was talking about. So it was Khazri here, and hopefully it was useful for you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next tutorial. So, uh, bye.